Pivot to this crazy story. I don't think I got a chance to tell you about this story, but it's about a police officer who was arrested and charged with sexual assault, and then the city pays out the victim a significant amount of money. Put your headphones on, because I'm gonna play a clip.
Okay.
And then he is sentenced. He is sentenced to a significant amount of jail time. And I have a clip here of this crazy story out of a town called Sanger. The city of Sanger, Sanger. I believe that's up in Northern California.
Okay.
Let me play this clip real quick and get your reaction to it.
New tonight, a convicted cop will cost the city of Sanger millions of dollars in a sexual abuse settlement. The former officer's victims continue to suffer trauma from multiple assaults. Action News anchor Christina Lopez joins us from the live desk with reaction from the attorney of one of the victims who suffered the abuse for years. Christina?
Margot, attorney Nicholas Wagner says his client, a 73-year-old woman, was sexually abused multiple times by the very person who was sworn to protect her, a police officer. And now she's one of about 9 people who have come forward with similar allegations of violent sexual abuse and harassment going back as far as a decade ago. A warning, the details in this story may be difficult to hear for some.
A major victory in the case involving a former Sanger police officer who repeatedly raped and sexually assaulted women over a period of 6 years. Last week, the city of Sanger approving a victim settlement of $5.25 million.
She can move on with her life now.
Fresno attorney Nicholas Wagner says the multi-million-dollar compensation is an acknowledgement from the city of Sanger, but only offers partial closure to his client, who suffered at the hands of former police officer J.D. Torrance for years.
It's the authority issue, the power issue that is so damaging in this case.
Wagner represents a total of 5 clients, various victims who suffer from painful trauma from years of sexual abuse. Wagner says the first reported assault happened in 2016 and his most recent in 2022.
That was 6 years he went where he was and stopped.
His law firm is aware of 8 or 9 people who say they were victimized by Torrance, with the possibility of more.
Torrance did this over a period of 5 or 6 years, and he did it on a rather regular basis.
His tactic, coercing his victims, ranging in age from 29 to 67 years old, to get inside his squad car.
He actually was convicted in some counts of kidnapping because he forced women into his police car and wouldn't let them go while he raped them.
Last February, a jury found the former officer guilty in federal court of sexually assaulting 4 women while he was on duty. 8 women testified against him.
The judge sentenced Torrance to 5 consecutive life terms, which is the equivalent of about 240 years when you're Torrance's age.
Torrance's actions represent one of the most serious betrayals of public trust possible.
All right, Munchie, Officer Torrance is a brother, man. So that it kind of hurt me, because I always hate to see the black man be the oppressor.
Yeah.
You know, but we got to report it.
Yeah.
But this is significant because of the amount of money. This is like more money than you get when the family sues when the cop kills you. When a cop kills someone in your family and you guys settle, you might get a couple million, $1 million. This one victim got $5.2 million from the city of Sanger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who that was that said she could move on with her life now. No, she can't. No, bro, that's a couple of abuses, sexual, mental abuse, all that, right? And 2, damn, hold on. He said from 2016 to 2022.
22.
Yeah. I mean, five life sentences. I mean, shit, justice is served. Because I'm glad he didn't get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Or get a slap on the wrist, because that's crazy.
Yeah, it's one of these few times where you see a cop. Here's the sad part about it. This cop got maxed out, but he's a black cop. You notice a lot of times these black cops be getting these severe sentences. There was a case in Minneapolis where a black cop accidentally shot a white woman, killed a white woman. They charged him, and they maxed him out, you know. So I think there is a pattern where if you black and you mess up, oh, you going down. You going down as a cop.
And she was an elderly lady. So I guess she was 69 at the time, but when she got paid out, she was 72.
73.
Like?
That's what I thought it was. Like, I thought it was probably taking into consideration, like, the ages of the women and stuff like that, especially the senior age women, because when they throw in charges like elderly abuse and stuff like that, like, that's got to start shooting up everything you're doing, right?
But you know, kidnap carry life.
Oh, for sure. Kidnapping.
So if you
I wonder what his rank was. Do we have any information on his rank?
No,
if I was to guess, he was a regular patrol dude.
The town of Sanger is just right outside of Fresno, so it's not too far from here.
Yeah, when I heard that, I started to wonder, like, oh, were these people that were like native to the land and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, like reservation type population or whatever. I know they get taken advantage of a lot, and they don't, you know, ever get their stories told.
Two things I want to point out on these blades where prostitution is real prevalent. A lot of them police be pulling over, getting some action, right? That's one. And for two, I was watching these body cam things on YouTube, and the dude pulled over and got in the backseat, and he's supposed to be transporting her to the station, and got in the backseat, had sex with her. The idiot locked himself in the car.
Oh my God!
So now he had to call for, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back now he answering the questions, how it happened, how you got back. I mean, they found semen on the backseat.
Oh man!
Like, idiot, you didn't know it was locked from the inside because you always driving. But bro,
Yeah,
how
that's
you,
embarrassing,
bro?
San Diego police officer is out of a job after accidentally locking himself in the back of his patrol cruiser with a woman who'd offer to have sex with him.
It's quite the story, and newly released videos revealing details about how it all unfolded.
Don't say that right now.
All right, so a little bit of how this went down. What you just heard was that woman making a very explicit offer there. Happened as the officer was transporting her to jail for a car theft arrest last year. Investigations revealed that after she made the offer, the officer switched off his body camera, turned down a dark road, and the cruiser came to a stop. About 20 minutes later, the officer radioed for help, saying he was locked in the back seat of his patrol cruiser. A supervisor responded and unlocked the car door.
All right, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off.
I don't know how my camera was turned off. Is that what he said? Okay. An internal investigation found that the officer had traces of semen on his belt just after the encounter. He did resign. San Diego police recently released this video footage in adherence with state law.
Wait. Have you seen the one where the cop, he takes some methamphetamine or some drug away from a guy. He goes into a local bathroom. He hits the drug, passes out, and he's laid out on the bathroom floor unconscious. His backup comes in. This is all on body cam too, so we see this. His backup comes up in there, and they're like, "Damn, he's passed out." They think something violent may have happened to him. It turns out he wanted to smoke the drugs.
High as a giraffe ass.
He wanted to smoke the drugs.
And what was it? Was it like fent? Did it put him
I
down?
think it was fentanyl because he was passed out. They brought him. I think they used what's that drug?
The Narcan.
They used some Narcan in the ambulance. They brought him back, and I think he ended up getting terminated or something. But he was on duty. Let me go hit this pipe real quick.
Yeah, that's
after he took the drugs off of a dude.
Hey, but you know he got a history of using crystal meth.
Drug use deception, a Sacramento County deputy revived by Narcan in what was first thought to be a chemical exposure. Now an internal investigation reveals it was really a fentanyl overdose.
Let's start with that investigation revealing the deputy lied about his drug use. Your reporter covering Sacramento County digging into those papers, revealing the details into the deputy deceit. Quite the story here, Madison.
It is, Tony, and that deputy report from the department shows is in the middle of a fentanyl overdose. Cameras caught most of this scene. Body camera footage even caught the interaction that report says is the moment that he got those drugs on a call earlier this very same day. A warning to some of our viewers, the video you're about to see may be disturbing.
Exactly.
A Sacramento County patrol deputy, Marvin Morales,
on the job back in October 2023.
Oh, you just been chasing the dragon, huh?
He conducted a suspicious suspect stop and cited the person for meth possession, according to the sheriff's office report. This video is from that interaction.
Chasing that dragon, boy.
Hours later, security camera video shows Morales going into a bathroom at the Central Division station. Moments later, he's found unconscious on the floor by another deputy.
Morales! Hey, Morales! Hey, drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out!
According to the report, Morales intentionally smoked some of the suspected methamphetamine that he confiscated in tinfoil hours earlier. He experienced a fentanyl overdose. His own team and first responders administered multiple doses of Narcan.
When I walk in, I saw him leaning against the stall.
Morales obtained this glass pipe in August of 2023 on the job, months before the overdose, and lied in his report that he disposed of it. Instead, he took it home and admitted to smoking meth residue from the pipe 3 to 4 times over 2 months. In the report, a chief deputy noted that the large-scale emergency response to Morales prompted multiple media reports, including our coverage, of what was believed to be a potential chemical exposure. It generated genuine concern from the community that in turn, the chief deputy said, will ultimately result in discrediting the sheriff's office when the public would find out that Morales is not a victim and his actions were intentional.
Yeah. That's all that show. And then, you know, a lot of them people that come from overseas and in the service, they be over there getting high and they come back because I've been in the county jail and see them sheriffs and it was one sheriff doing this little baton and just walking around looking crazy by the eyes. I'm like, he high as fuck. Damn. And you ain't went home, bro. I've been seeing you for 3 days straight.
Yo, there's so many functioning addicts as well in our society. You know what I'm saying? I've recently kind of changed my ideas about drug use and, like, you know, decriminalizing certain drugs and stuff. I'm over here talking like a 50-year-old. We need a productive society. We can't have all these people out here fentanyling and stuff.
Man, shout out Lush, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We care about you, Lush.
Yo, chill out, bro.
No, Lush my boy. But nigga, I'll be checking on him like, you all right, nigga?
Yeah, dog. God. Oh, God. But you know what? I have been paying attention to journalism a lot, Alex. And I was watching this report, and when I saw it was a brother, and, you know, how frequently they were showing him on camera and stuff, the different shots and whatnot, it just kind of, in my head, went off. Like, I wonder if this is more excessive than they would do, like, you know, another cop or something like that. I've been trying to pay attention to that more so in journalism. Obviously,
Here's what you do.
He did is heinous.
I'll give you a tip. Whenever a cop gets arrested and you hear about it, see if you can find his mugshot. 90% of the time, you cannot find this mugshot. They don't release it.
It's just a name and the age. That's all it ever is. It's a name and an age. They never show the cop in any of the articles and stuff like that unless it's like a George Floyd level infraction. You know what I'm saying? Where it's national news and they can't hide the person.
Can never find the mugshots on a lot of these cases. Now, Munchie, you said Inglewood PD does not use body cams yet. Sanger PD did not use body cams during the years that Officer Torrance was abusing these women from 2016 to 2022. But as of January of 2026, and this case is a new case. I wonder if this case has any influence on this. But as of January 2026, Sanger Police now has body cams.